Hello, welcome to another episode of Clockwise, produced by Netizens ICT. Today's journey will take us deep into the world of content creation ecosystem. I have two important and interesting guests that will be talking about the content creation economy. And you're not wrong if you say they are my guests have been earning in dollar and spending in naira. I think they have results, but you're going to meet my guests after this break. Welcome back. Like I said earlier, my guests are persons with evidence and with results. They've been earning in dollar and they've been spending in naira. Like the saying goes, ladies first. I'd like to introduce the first female. Okay, my female guest. Her name is Jaybush. Her video content has a way of actually captivating people and keeping people on her page for a very long time. She has been here before. Please, with a resounding virtual round of applause, please welcome Jaybush.
Yeah, thank you very much for hosting me again. I'm so excited to be here again. Thank you very much, Netizens.
All right. I'm also thrilled to host somebody I call a senior, but I'm not a senior in the food content content creation. I was actually my senior some years ago. Today, he's a celebrity, and he's thought-provoking content on food and how food is done. I'm so surprised how he cooks that well. If not that I know him, I would have think maybe it's AI. Please join me in welcoming the one and only Mr. Moore.
Thank you very much, Providence, for having me. It's really, amazing to be here on this podcast today.
Okay. My name is Providence Essien and I'm your host. Welcome to the Sanctuary of Greatness. I'll start with the lady again because we're told that ladies first.
That's great.
Hi, Bush.
Yes.
Jaybush, the last time you were here, we actually had an in-depth conversation on YouTube revenue.
All right.
And you made some exciting points.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask, if for instance now when somebody wants an aspiration to actually be a YouTuber, what form of YouTube videos give the most views?
Okay. This is actually one of the questions people ask me most. On my platform, they send messages, Joy, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I do not even know where to start from. But I don't advise people to just jump into content creation. The first thing is, what are you passionate about? What can you do conveniently without maybe someone assisting you? That's what you should look at. Creating content comes from you, comes from within. So you don't even need other people to supervise you. So look for a content you are very comfortable with and the content within your reach that you can create without supervision. So for now, I don't want to really mention those niches, but I would start with game videos. A lot of people are making money from that, but a lot of people do not know too.
Okay.
For gaming, I started researching about this last month, and then I realized that it's a content I would love to delve into. But it's a hidden content that people do not really know much about. That's gaming videos.
So you're giving already.
I'm giving that just for people who would be, to watch those videos. So you would learn that gaming videos, apart from that, that's tutorials. So if you have this, you have the grace to teach people, for teachers, great how to. I want to unveil one of my videos that gave me 44,000 views. I didn't know about this, but I went back to change my title to how to create a clove water for natural hair. And from 800 views, I realized that it migrated from that rapidly to 11,000, from 11,000 to was 8,000, 11 to 22, and then I had 44,000 because of just the title. So for videos that give how-to solutions, that's great. Those are pick videos. So if you're looking for a niche, look for a way on how to solve solutions, how to solve this problem, how to teach, a lot of people want to learn that. So
now, as a YouTube content creator, what does it take to actually have your first 1,000 subscribers?
First 1,000 subscribers. That's the main stress of the game. I remember how it was difficult for me to get my first 50. That's first 50. After I surpassed the first 50 stage, I realized that it became a little bit easier for me to have 80, 100, 200. I woke up to 500 within, I think it was like 48 hours. I woke up to 500.
Wow.
And then that was when I got to realize how the algorithm works. First of all, I had to check my keywords. I checked my titles. My titles is most especially thumbnails. People overlook this and it works perfectly fine for YouTube.
Yeah.
Thumbnails.
Yeah.
I would wake up and just create a video. Creating this video without putting up a very reasonable thumbnails. I would just put up, I could just smile, and I was thinking it was Facebook post. And later on, I was like, I went ahead to check other videos. How do they create their thumbnails? There are some tools used for that, which I'm not going to mention here. But then creating a very ranking thumbnails works perfectly fine, because that has to also rhyme with your title, your description too. Those keywords you're using for your tags, using for your titles, and then it has to reflect on your thumbnail. So check that too when creating content. Very important. So when I started working on my thumbnails, I realized that my channel started growing. So that's the rapid growth I told you about, from the 80 to 500. So that happened. And not just that. Also, I worked on promoting my videos. I would just post. I could just post and just relax. And when I started putting on my status, I took it to Facebook, I shared to friends, and then they started engaging. The engagement pushed my channel.
Okay.
Just 5 comments can take your channel to about 50 comments. That's if it's genuine. People come in, like and share. Like, share, comment. And what people do not also know is when they come in, let them watch the video. They have to watch the video before commenting. That makes it look real.
Okay.
You're forcing people to come to your channel and start maybe commenting. YouTube is very sensitive. They know those things, that you can just call friends. Please go to my video. I just published the video, and they come there and drop a comment. So for genuine comments, your subscribers, your viewers will have to watch that video to a certain extent. It could be up to maybe 5 minutes if that's for lengthy videos. For short clips, 2-minute videos, at least for maybe 1 minute, let's say 50 seconds, something like that. So let that count. Just make sure all those views count.
Your subscribers going there to actually drop comments alone does not work.
No, it doesn't work, because they know, especially our people here in Nigeria, we are very tricky. We could just decide to do some tricks. And then
these things are handled by bots.
Exactly. So they know how it works. Initially, I was using those tricks and I was like, why is it not moving? How do people get up to 40? The first excitement, oh God, of having 44,000 views. I woke up and I was like, so this is how it works. That's when you feel fulfilled, that you've put in that work and you've seen the results. Okay. So all those things count.
Mr. Mo, from what she has said, is it different from what happens on Facebook?
No, it's actually not different to a great extent, because at the end of the day, content is content everywhere.
Yeah.
You get, so you have to, like she said from the beginning, be confident in yourself, because I tell people, there is nothing that cannot be converted into content. Okay. When people reach out to me, there is nothing. Okay. Whatever you are doing can be converted into content. What you're just doing is just translate what you're doing into a video form, and it's content. Even if you're a teacher, you understand. There's one popular content creator now, teacher Chike. But what does he do? Exactly. Just doing what he does as a teacher. Put it online. You are a fashion person. You are a tech person. You are repairing phones. Like, you don't have to. I keep on telling people, because for most people, right, when they think of content, they think of skits. Okay. Because skit makers are like the people on the forefront. Exactly. So you are the people that you hear in the blog that they broadcast. The people that you see in the blog, oh, this skit maker just built a house. So it seems that content creation limits those skits. But content creation is way bigger than skit. Skit is just a minute part of content creation. Basically, anything you're doing can be converted into content. Is it food? Are you into tailoring? Now, tech content is almost everywhere. Like, you're not seeing tech guys into content. You can be doing what they call trading. All this forex trading, and you know that my content is just stationed on trading, lifestyle, whatever. So whatever you're doing can be converted into content. So I tell people, know what you are doing first. Find what you love. Know what you can do, because now the journey of being a creator, whether on any platform, whether on YouTube or Facebook, wherever, is not easy. I tell people, first, know your why. Because if you're on this journey and you've never wanted to give up, you never start. I don't know about you. Have you not wanted?
I don't even give up several
like
times.
several times, even as I am now, that I can consider myself big to a extent in quotes. At times you don't want, because you don't want to be going like this.
Exactly.
Like I was even telling my neighbors today, like I remember when I am doing bad was 100,000 views. I am doing bad. Now I am doing good is 50,000 views. And I'm not happy because having gotten to that point where I reckon 500,000 views, 1 million views, I have up to 3 million views on a single video. And now when the period of time I've been like struggling to even make 100k views, I am not doing well. And sometimes I'm like, am I even in the right hustle? So if you're in this hustle and you don't want to give up, that means you never start. So there will be that time that you will feel like giving up. But what will keep you going is the why. Why is what are you doing? You understand? Why is why are you doing this thing? But when you feel like giving up, that why is what will push you. So to add to what she said, now it's good that you have an idea of what you want to do. But to add to that, in nature, what I tell people is if you are not very certain, the people that just come into this space and tell themselves, I want to do tech content. Okay. Those are people that have like the vision from get go. The people that say, okay, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to do travel videos, is good. But the people that come in confused, you understand? They just come in confused. So what I tell people in that early stage, since you do not actually know what to do, pick like 4 areas of content and be doing content around them, like you get like repeatedly, and give yourself like 6 months. Right? So you can come in and say, okay, I want to do game, like you said, I want to do game videos. I want to do vlogs. I want to do maybe comedy. I want to do maybe food content. You just pick these 4 areas of content. And the first 6 months, you just alternate. After 6 months, take a stock. Thank God for the way content is. You'll be able to get the feedback. You would see on your system which videos did my audience resonate with, which videos had the most views, which videos had the most engagement, which videos brought me more followers. From that, you'll be able to tell that, okay, this audience I'm building, they are tilting towards, my vlogs. They are not tilting. But by the time you realize that your vlog videos had like good at 10,000 views, for instance, and your food videos has 500 views, you know that it's time to leave this. So that can also help you in trying to create a niche for yourself. So it basically is almost the same thing,
At what point does Facebook start paying somebody? Like, at what point will you actually develop content and you say, okay, you start earning from Facebook?
Okay, so you need to have up to 5,000 followers, and 60,000 watch minutes, which is for me is good news. Like it's so, like I choose to call myself an old school Facebook creator because when I came on board, the criteria was very high. It was 10,000 followers and 600,000 watch minutes. So when Facebook decided to reduce it was good news. Because that gave me the knowledge that, okay, I'm in the right track. Content has come to stay. Because for Facebook to reduce the criteria, it means they actually even want more creators. So as a Facebook content creator, you need 5,000 followers and then 60,000 watch minutes. And it's safe to say, if you're a Facebook content creator in Nigeria, please do not waste your time and be creating on your profile. Get a page. Get a page. Create on a page. Because of some certain modalities that I might not want to go into that has to do with monetization, considering that you are living in Nigeria. You understand? Because unlike YouTube that you can monetize straight from Nigeria, Facebook, there are some intricacies involved. So if you're using a profile, it will limit your ability because you don't want to be creating content and you just realize that, 1 year down the line, you were wasting your time. And it's instructive, I say this, because most creators, the problem, most people just love what they call, there's a word for it. Okay, I'm not getting the word now, but most people just love immediate gratification. Let me put, yes, that's the word. They love immediate gratification. The difference is, like my normal Facebook profile now, it's way more than 10 years old. You understand? People already know me. So if I start creating content now, by the time I post the content on a page that I just created, I have 5 views. But if I post it on my normal profile, I have 1,000 views. I mean, as a creator, if I create, I want people to watch and give me that, you're doing well, and the thumbs up. But the problem is, if you continue posting on your profile, you will be discouraged to post on your page. So you have to look at the bigger picture. Your aim is to monetize. Posting on profile will not get you there as long as you're in it. Except you have plans to jackpot, then you can call. I have people that have, started with profile because they had plans to jackpot. When you jackpot to the countries that are eligible, UK, US, you don't have a problem. You can actually monetize from your profile. All you need is just to convert it to a professional mode. But as long as you're in Nigeria, page is what works for you. So don't waste your time creating content on Facebook for your profile. Go create a page. Build it from scratch. You don't have to like, I know she's a YouTuber. YouTube, you don't have shortcut now. You have to have your first subscriber.
Exactly.
But most Facebook people want to have that shortcut, and you think you are more knowledgeable than people. And some of them, they genuinely don't ask questions. You just feel everybody is a creator. You just start creating videos and they just post.
So Facebook pays sponsored content.
No. That doesn't count.
So those criteria must be natural.
Yeah, your views must be natural. If the criteria is for you to sponsor ads, then people will get monetized in a day. Now I'll just put my page. Now how much? I'll just. So your views has to be organic.
Okay.
Because when you look at it, even intelligently, you know what this works, how this works. If you sponsor an ad, that your sponsored ad is what will be played on my video to somebody else. You understand? You get, so that is the ad that will now be played on my own video, of course, which I will make a revenue from. You get, so you cannot sponsor an ad and they now pay you for sponsoring an ad when you just paid Facebook to sponsor the ad. You get the logic now, so it doesn't work. It must be organic. It must be organic, but people must be willing to put in the work and have patience. Content needs patience. A lot of people do not have patience. A lot of people are more concerned about going viral. Going viral is not the thing. Is the that's what you hear celebrities say. It's not about going to the top. It's about staying at the top. It's not about going viral. Probably, you know that the first video I ever posted in my life went viral. 2020 was the very first content I ever created went viral. Nathaniel Bassi posted that video. Nedo posted that video. It was about the coronavirus thingy. And after that, remember that video? Like it went like first video, like it went viral. You get. Now, how do you make up that momentum? That's where the problem. So a lot of people come to me like, Mr. Mo, I want to go viral. It's not about going viral. Because when you go viral with one video, what happens? And then mistake a lot of people make is, you will realize that you have a page on Facebook, right? Yes, one video can make you go viral. Tunde not can post you. Or any other big person can post you. And this posting, the aim is to drive traffic to your page. But when I come to your page, and I'm not seeing other videos, I mean, what brought me must keep me. That's what people fail to understand. If this thing brought me, then it must be the thing to keep me. That's why you have to be careful how you grow your page. That's why I respect YouTubers, sometimes even more than people like well, because Facebook people they want to grow their page by doing giveaways. I'm not against giveaway. But if you build an audience based on giveaway, you have to sustain them by giveaway. Because what brought people to your page is what will keep them. That's the truth. So if you build an audience based on giveaway, those audience, they are actually genuinely not interested in your content. They are interested in the perks that they are getting from you. You need to build an audience that are interested in your content, because those are the people that will share your videos. Those are the people that will watch your videos. Those are the people that will make you grow. But you see all those people that are just coming, because here give away, this person is sharing recharge card and they come. My brother, when they come, they will just enjoy what it is and they will go.
I knew you never studied, you did not study anything has to do with Facebook in school.
Yeah.
At what point do you decide to actually be a content creator?
Okay, so I think my getting on content was first by mistake, then intentionally. So first by mistake, because the first video I ever made, the one that I said that went viral, was out of boredom. It was lockdown. Yeah, I made the video, it went viral, and then you now have people, you can do some more. I had friends like, and I've always known myself to be a funny guy. You get, first when I started content, I just started as a skit maker before I transitioned to cooking. Even the cooking videos, I stumbled on it out of not having what to post. Yeah, because I didn't have something to post. I was like, okay, I'm cooking now. So why not just post the video? I posted and it made sense more than all my skits combined. I'm like, oh wow. So I now started infusing my comedy self, my funny self to my cooking videos. Right? So I realized that almost everybody is doing, this is Maggi, this is salt. So since I'm a funny guy, how about I bring in my funny self in my voiceovers into the food that I'm already creating? And that was what birthed the Mr. Mo that is now. But to start with, I started by mistake, which is, I posted that video during the lockdown and people liked it and like, okay, do some more. But at the time, I didn't have the knowledge that I later had 2 years after. So at that time, I didn't know there was something called monetization. Okay. I felt creators were making money from paid adverts. You understand that? Then you would see this one advertising for one big companies like that. I'm like, I'm in Uyo. I'm already limited. Which company in Uyo would come and pay you to advertise? As at then, even as at now, it's still difficult to get a proper advert. You tell somebody 20,000 for an ad, and is it not just to post one video? How many videos? One video, only one video, 20,000. How much is a KBC? You know, that kind of stuff you get. But when you are in an area like maybe Lagos and everything, so it happens. So I thought that is how they made money. I never knew of content creation. Then at some point, so since I told myself, okay, I'm in New York, I'm not be able to ever make money from this thing. So I stopped. So that 2020. I stopped. Then I had a partner at the time who so that we used to do stuff together. She later left for her master's degree. And being that our content at that time was the both of us. One person leaving, inside I can remember. One person leaving now really affected the content. So that died down. You get, I just went on, did some other real life businesses and all of that. So fast forward to 2020, 2022. I think for me, it was a wake up call. I'm not going to lie. It was on my 30th birthday. That was 2022. And I sat down and told myself, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Like, you need to get up. Then I started asking myself, like, I watch a lot of content. What are these guys doing that I cannot do? Like, I see people that I know that I can do better than, and they are doing well. So what was that? I started analyzing content creation, and Providence, you won't believe me, I realized that content creation is the first thing ever in my life that I have done, that I knew that if you enter this path, as long as you do not give up, as long as you are consistent, the end part of it is money. Like the end part is what, like it's sure. Like the end part, like as long as YouTube exists, as long as Facebook exists, the only way you can stop making money is the day they wake up and say, we are not going to pay creators again, which that day will not even come anytime soon. So when I entered that, I saw that part, I said, okay, let me go. Right? I started researching. Then I knew that people were making money. But there's something about knowing that people are making money, and there's something that about seeing somebody making money. So there's this guy called Laugh Nation. This is popular in our climb. He's a creator too. And in that 2020, we were doing our local content together now. Like, he's my guy. So, earlier in 2021, he had monetized his content. I knew it and monetized content. He has monetized his content. I didn't really know what it meant in details. You understand? Until around that 2022, about this time, I wanted to start. And I'm like, okay, let me reach out and like, what's up? That's when this guy opened up to me. Bro, I saw invoice. Invoice. Then dollar was not even this. So you get, and the evidence day. That was almost about the time he bought the car. And people always have that impression, oh, this one has joined fraud and all of that. Being that I was close to him, I saw invoice. I'm like, what? Like, and so there's that thing that makes you feel, this is somebody that I know. This is somebody that I've seen struggle. We're doing content together 2020. Yeah, 2020, right? And I've seen him now make money, live a life that, like, when you see somebody literally move from a small apartment to a nice apartment, so you know that evidence there. You understand? So when I saw that, I'm like, nah, I've been wasting my time. Now it's time to get serious. So and plus the ginger that I had, that I already told myself, man, you are 30. At this point, I'm not looking for what they call. Not even corporate jobs again. Who will employ me at 30 years? You understand? So like, okay, man, it's time to pick up your life and run. So I jumped at it and I moved and it's been there. It's been just there. And
but you not tell me that you just said something. You said you want to take this part at the end is money. But you and I know that you are earning in dollar now and you are spending in naira.
Oh, you and who knows?
The economy of Nigeria now does not affect you.
Of course it does affect me.
Of
course it does. It affects me.
Yeah.
No, President, I'll give you a typical example. I went to buy an equipment. So I went at the time and they told me the price and I was like, oh, okay. But if I buy that, it might affect my finances. So let me just chill. Let me just go back, a couple of weeks time. I went back 25 days later and that same equipment I wanted to buy had extra 70,000.
But is it like around the dollar range?
It's the dollar range.
Is it around the dollar range?
No. The company Nigeria is affecting everybody.
Okay, but to be very straightforward, how does Facebook money test?
How does Facebook monetize?
Test.
Facebook money test. Money is delicious, my brother. No matter the currency you're earning in, money is delicious. See, when you realize that, you have now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a millionaire. You understand? I'm not a millionaire, but I try. At least I'm earning well. I'm living a comfortable life, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is, And you need to understand that content is like business. You have very good months, you have bad months. It happens. It's not a straight path. You earn well. But in the month that is going good, when you realize that you are actually earning someone's monthly salary in a day, that feeling is sweet. Yeah. It's actually very sweet. When you realize that like you're earning someone's salary in a day and you're like, and the fact that you know that you can, like now, for example, I have people under my employ. And I know that sometimes in a good day, in a good week, a good day I can make their salary in one day. So I know that, okay, I'm not worried about how will I pay these people their salary, because I know that all I need is just pray for the algorithm, because algorithm can decide that, you see, this month I'm going to frustrate your life.
That is.
The algorithm can just promise you that, you see, this month is only you and your family members will watch your video, and there's nothing you would have. You're asking yourself, what have I done wrong? And there are times that it's like they open the floodgates of heaven. You just post video. Post video. Like when I had my first 1 million views, bro, I did nothing.
And you didn't allow me to eat that food. Well, you brought that food to where I was. Okay. How can a meal have 1 million views?
It doesn't like 1 million views. Yeah, and please let me also say for the purpose of this video, because I realized that when it had 1 million views, and I think I celebrated on my regular Facebook, and people think 1 million views is 1 million naira. 1 million views is not 1 million naira. As a matter of fact, I don't know about, but you should know what I'm talking about. You see social media money, you cannot calculate somebody's money. That's what some people feel. I have 1 million views. Oh, this is what you cannot calculate somebody's money.
Actually, I did calculate that money.
No, you cannot. Actually, Providence. Let me shock you. Yeah. I can have 1 million views, and you have 300k views, and you make more money than me.
Exactly what I said the last time.
There's so many parameters. A lot of things come into play. You understand? I can have 1 million views, and make more than somebody that had 10. I have somebody just this last month that had a cumulative of 9 million views in all his content and made $300 at the end of the month. Meanwhile, on a video that I had 1 million views, I actually made more than that. You understand? So when it comes to earnings, a lot of things come into play. The quality of your viewership. Okay. Let me bring it back home. If I have 1 million views, and out of that 1 million views, 900,000 of that 1 million views is from Nigeria. The rest is sprinkled around the world. Notice 1 million views. Then you have 500,000 views. Out of these 500,000 views, 300, maybe 200k is UK, 200k is US, 50k is Dubai, 50k is Nigeria. You make more money than me.
So the location of your
viewers. The wider the audience of your viewers, the more Facebook can put ads on it. Okay. I think it's the same with YouTube. You're making money basically from ads. So if all your viewers is coming from you, Facebook is basically just playing the same ad for them. So you won't make more money. But if your viewership is wide, you understand, you have people in Lagos, different places. So everybody has a unique ad tailored to them. So imagine that you are giving Facebook a video that allows them to put enormous different, because the thing about ad, what I'm saying is not what you're saying. You understand? These ads are most times tailored to, our needs and preferences and location too. You get. So if you have people in the UK watching, you understand. And I also, this one I cannot really even confirm that, companies in these countries pay more for ads than even companies in, like Facebook charges them more for ads than here. So if they are charging more, it will also mean you would earn more because views are coming from them, people are watching from there. So that is a factor. Duration of video is a factor. If I have 1 million views on a 3 minutes video and you have 1 million views on a 20 minutes video, it's not the same. Because on that 3 minutes video is only one ad that is being put on that video. But on a 20 minutes video, Facebook can squeeze in like 6 ads. So the more the ads, the more the money. You understand? That's why I say for YouTubers and for you people that are doing podcasts, it's intelligent you do longer videos. Since you're not posting regularly. With that, I do like 70% of my videos are 3-minute videos. I can afford to do it every day. But if you're shooting podcasts like this, you cannot be shooting every day, right? Because there's editing, a lot of work involved. So like most big podcasts, like the Glitch Africa, they post once a week. But that once a week, you know that this once a week, if you have good views, you have the length, you will make your money. So the length of the video comes into play, the quality of the audience come into play, the location, and there's what is called RPM. RPM, like rates per minute, some revenue per minute, something like that. This RPM changes depending on a lot of factors. You get. So there are times you can have very good RPM. So the higher your RPM, the more you will make money. The lower your RPM, the lower you will make money.
Okay.
So all these things come into play. So it's not even that someone had 1 million views and someone can have 1 million views and you have 200k views and make more money. And that's why it's difficult to calculate anybody's money in content.
So you've clarified that. Jaybush, what's the future for you on YouTube?
I see a bigger tomorrow. It's talking about a wider range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that you did accounting.
Yeah, studied business administration and accounting.
First degree.
So we were meant to count money in dollars. So that's what we are doing. I'm actually in line, so I'm not here. It talked about something. It said about the location, and then I'm talking about this because of my video. The 44k views I had, I was excited about it, and the first thing I jumped on was to go and check my revenue that day, and I realized that the money was not even up to the one I made from the 800 views. I kept wondering. The location, I realized that Nigerians, I had a lot of Nigerians because I had shared it on a WhatsApp group.
Was that based on the content?
It wasn't based on the content, it was a location. So I had a platform, a WhatsApp platform.
Because what I feel is that content should appeal to people.
Not necessarily. All content will
the quality of content too matters.
The quality, the quality of content also appeals to people. Because, I mean, not to look down on our local language, but if you're doing your content primarily in Ibibio, for instance, that's why I tell people. So sorry, you're
limiting yourself.
I tell people there's this guy that started content and he did the content in Ibibio. I'm like, I told him, bro, switch to English. People came from me, leave him, allow him, be proud of your language. I'm like, you don't do language past me. 2021, I started this thing. I started in language. Live Nation was doing content in language. You will be popular within this space, but you will not have money. And the worst thing I come to for is to be popular and be broke. You get because when you look at and our people always tend to compare. Oh, the Igbos, what is the numerical advantage? You understand? How many people? If you're doing content in the video, for instance, now you are limiting yourself to Akwa and even the Cross River.
Not all.
Just the fixed speaking part of Cross River. The fixed speaking part, which is about 4 local governments. You understand? You're limiting your audience. So language also matter, but you can't compare yourself to the Yorubas. Sorry to say, because I mean, those people. How many Yorubas are in London? Not them full London now. You understand? You have a lot of Igbos in Dubai. So even if they are using their local language, they also have viewership in these places. So don't limit yourself because of what brought this one is we mentioned the quality of the video. The quality of the video and language. All these things matters.
Okay. So you're saying something.
Okay, about the quality of the video. I love using my channel as most times I talk about YouTube. It's my channel, about my videos, experiences. So I didn't check the quality. I go just sit down everywhere. I'm ready to do my videos. It was when I realized that my viewers, my subscribers started complaining about sound. I'm like, okay, sound too. I need to fix all these things for it to. The first video I went somewhere, I got a lapel mic, I got everything set and I did that video. I checked the thumbnail, the quality of the video was top notch. Everything was, I realized that algorithm kicked immediately. So YouTube too checks the quality.
Yeah, exactly.
It checks once that is okay for them to fly, for them to put on other search engines. Let's take it elsewhere. That's for the quality. Also the location too. When I wanted to register for my partnership, AdSense partnership, people were telling me, don't put Nigeria. I didn't even understand how it worked. So all what I wanted was to get my YouTube monetized. So I ran and changed from Nigeria to, what's it called? One other country, UK. I changed from UK to US. I was confused. It was later when I started.
That's where they send your pin to.
I didn't know that they had to do, like, I needed to put where I am at the moment for my pin to be sent to. So I was thinking, okay, for me to get audience, I have to put UK so people see me in that angle. I didn't know that it was necessary I put where I live.
Where you live,
So I put US, UK. So when I wanted to verify, they sent me to go and verify my address. I said, what is happening? Why am I not getting my pin? They said the pin was sent. I checked.
UK.
UK. They also UK. So location, I didn't even check. I didn't even know. I was hyping myself. I did UK. Like, I went to post office here. I checked and they said, what's your address, please? I opened and checked and said, sorry, sir. I put US. They said, go to US. And I said, sorry. Yeah, they said that was sent. Yeah. So after then I changed to my current address and the post office. I waited again for another 3 months. So that delayed my verification.
Wow.
I got it the second time I told you about it. So I went there. and I saw my verification pin was sent, I was like, oh wow, so that matters. We don't know. Most of us, when we are doing the customization, we want to do things because we have seen other people
do. Yeah.
We want to follow them, their tags, their keywords, and all those things. It really matters. That's SEO. I don't know if it works well on Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook, I don't do those things. I don't add tags to my post. I don't even bother about the keywords. Whatever I feel like at that moment to use as a title, I use it. But for YouTube,
you know why it's different. You know the organization of Facebook and YouTube is different. YouTube, people intentionally go to search for videos.
Exactly.
If I want to watch your podcast, I would come and search for this. So it is critical that those things. But for Facebook, most people just, because Facebook, people say, I tell people live on Facebook, but visit YouTube.
Exactly.
You understand? So on Facebook it's different because I can just be going back and Mr. Mo posts his video and the video just appears on my timeline. So all those things is more critical in YouTube. But what you just said now, for whoever is listening, is if you want to start, ask questions. See, people that are there before you, even like me now, I'm not on YouTube. But the day I want to start YouTube, I won't say because I've been creating content on Facebook. It's a different ball game. You understand? You have to ask questions so you don't end up wasting your time. Like I said, I've had people that, I want to go into content, and they started posting videos on their profile. And the funny thing is that maybe sometimes I do Mr. Nice Guy too much. There are some people I've reached out to. I'm like, this thing you're doing, you're wasting your time. Do this, and okay, thank you. They open page for one day, they don't come back and say, but I've posted on page does not have views. I'm like, the problem is that you're not looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is to get monetization, not to have immediate gratification. So leave this immediate gratification that your profile is giving you. Look at the bigger picture. And I tell people, when you want to get into content, give yourself 1 year. So you don't put yourself under pressure. Okay. Give yourself 1 year. When I was working in the banking sector, there's nothing I took back home. There's something that I was taught. Under promise and over deliver. Under promise and over deliver. So even for yourself, under promise and over deliver, give yourself 1 year. So you don't put yourself pressure, so that 2 months, it doesn't seem as if things moving.
You're not doing anything.
10 months. But most people, you start today.
You want to end next month.
It's like me now. There will never be a day I will wake up and compare myself to Sabinus. Because you're not on the same level. So he would post a video now, 10 minutes later, it will have 50,000 views. You're not on that same level. Same with somebody that is just starting. You have 500 followers. And you're comparing yourself to me. We are not on the same level. You're not on the same pedestal. You understand? Because you have 500 followers does not mean that 500 people have seen your videos. That is why you will realize that Sabinus will have 3 million followers, but even him sometimes will not have 3 million views. Because it doesn't guarantee that every of your followers will see your video. The people that will never see your video. And also, sometimes Facebook is also trying to push your content to a new audience. You understand? So you have to make sure that you work such that you push your content to a new audience. And there's an advice, let me just say, in case you want to start. There's an advice a friend of mine gave me, Aldo, and it really helped me. He told me, as you're starting, as a beginner, don't look at the views. As a beginner, you have no business with looking at the views. Okay. Don't look at the numbers. Your mind should be on being consistent. When you are consistent over time, algorithm will notice you. When algorithm notices you, they'll start recommending your video. Nothing that you watch a video and finish. Facebook will just pop like, exactly, that's recommendation. So until they start recommending your videos, you never start, and you will grow by that recommendation. So, but most people, you post one video and you expect to have, it won't work that way. You have to build that consistency. The problem with a lot of creators is that they don't have patience. Okay. A lot of creators don't have patience, actually.
Okay, now, because of time, and when we are back from this break, we'll continue on that particular part of growing your page. Yeah. Take it away.
At Netizen, we have built our state-of-the-art, serene and conducive workspace. It is fully equipped with all the facilities to have a comfortable and an amazing work time at our hub. If you need a place to work, handle your business meetings, or take that exams, our workspace offers 24/7 power supply, unlimited access to internet, overnight hours, private space, and business services. Welcome to our versatile conference hall, a premier space that accommodates gatherings of 50 to 70 persons. Nestled within our facility, this conference hall is designed to cater to a diverse range of events, making it an ideal choice for both professional and social occasions. With its spacious layout and comfortable seating, our conference hall provides an optimal setting for seminars, workshops, trainings, and conferences.
All right, welcome back. Mr. Mo, you were
Yeah.
talking about growing a page.
Yeah.
I want to, you said when people post on their profile, they may have reaction based on, should I say, familiarity, people know them,
exactly.
family members, friends. But
Exactly.
it's difficult to achieve such the page. How do you grow your page then?
So
And you say Facebook don't pay promoted content.
So how now to grow a page? You can promote your content. I'm not saying you cannot promote your content. You can promote your content, but you know that the views that you are raking in from promotional content does not count. That is one. And I advise people to promote the page even more than the content. You can promote your page actually more than the content. But I think is that you should not bank on it. Providence, I am an advocate for organic followers, because a lot of people wake up and buy followers. See, it's one thing to have followers. Your aim is not to have followers. How does this followership convert to views? Because it's these views that will convert to naira. So let me tell you typically what people do. You wake up, you wake up one day and buy page. So let's say you've been promoting a page, and don't forget that most of these people that build page for sale, they use very flimsy things to grow page. Sometimes it could be X-rated, stuffs. Sometimes it could be just random stuff, sports. For example, wrestling, or let's use wrestling for instance. You build a page by posting wrestling content. And the page has 20,000 followers. Right? The person wakes up and sell the page to you. So what do? You clear off all the things that were posted before, rename the page, and you start posting education content. The audience that came for wrestling. That's why you wake up one day, I'm like, I know that has happened to almost everybody. You wake up and like, when did I follow this page? You do not know, but that's what happened. Most times they've sold the page. So the audience that came for wrestling. So this thing that you're posting is alien to them. They won't follow it. So you have it happens. You see someone has, the other day, a friend of mine, a guy was showing me a page that has, was it 34,000 followers? You understand? But post video, 24 hours later, was it 50 views and 3 reactions in 30-something thousand? Even if Facebook shadow ban you, even with your shadow ban, it's not possible. So most of people just go through that route. That's why I talked about patience before we left. So people need to be patient. Now, I'm an advocate for organic followership building. Okay. So how do you build a page? One, consistency. Okay. That's why I told myself, give yourself 1 year plan. Give yourself a plan. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be posting 20 videos a month for 1 year. You understand? Or you can break down your plan into short. Just like she said, look at your first 50 subscribers first. For me, I tell any creator that comes to me, you need 5,000 to monetize. The first thing is look for your first 100 followers. Then look for the first 500. Then 1,000 before you talk of 5,000. When you break it into bits, you put less pressure on yourself.
Exactly.
But be consistent. People, the first problem is that most people that come into content come in because of the money. While that in itself is not bad, but the same way you're gingering for the money, that love for that money should fuel you to work. You cannot, content is a full-time job. You cannot come into content and you are coming with a careless approach. Okay. You understand? If you are building on, I don't know about YouTube, but you see Facebook, if you are building on Facebook, you are building, you are a new creator, you are building, and you want to come on that basis of posting once a week, you can never make it. You can never make it. You get it? So if you are coming with that, because most people say, no, I know now. People ask me, if I post one video in a week, one video a week, when creators are every day, people will forget about you. People will forget about you. You need to be big to a point where you can go on a break and come back. But you are new. People, even, and you know the funny thing, when you create a page newly, if you check very well, Facebook will show you that page is unpublished. So your page, if you create a page, sometimes if you search for it, you will not see it.
You will find it.
You have to send your link to somebody before they find it. So that page is unpublished. So you're unpublished rather. So you're not even published and you're abandoning content. So people do not look into the consistency. Bro, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. And for a newbie, that's why I talked about creating different videos. If you're starting and niching is a problem, or you don't have enough videos in your niche, create other contents too. I don't mean pick people's random videos and come, because that's what some other people do. You carry Sabino's content and post. You carry some content and post. Your page doesn't have an identity. And like what is what we said before we started. A lot of people just want to make money. They don't care about building an identity. You need to build an identity for yourself. It's not just about, for people, it's about the money. But beyond the money, see, the matter is, in life, as long as you're one day you will get bored. You will make, it happens now. You make so much money, but you want to try other stuff. But the brand that you created for yourself, the identity that you created for yourself is what would enable you. So if tomorrow people know you as Providence, the podcaster, and tomorrow you now want to, enter another business, it's easy for people to even trust you because your face show. You get. So you have to build that consistency, because that consistency is what will help your face to show. The second thing is the quality of your content. While I am an advocate for start where you are and grow, but plan for quality, because a lot of people want to get it right before they start, and that is the problem. You understand? I don't believe people should get it right. If you want to start even podcast, for instance, get one light. Even if you don't have this microphone, get a lapel. Start. See, if you do all of this, but what is coming out from your mouth is good, people will watch.
Exactly. People will watch.
Professors, when I started, I didn't have a ring light. The other day, I said it was yesterday. Last night, actually, I was going through my Instagram. So when I started, I used to post on Instagram a lot, and I saw like the videos I created back, and I was just laughing at the same time, also being happy. Because then I only depended on the flashlight from my phone. And when I watched it, I felt like going back to thank the people that loved me at that moment, very specially, for loving me. But at the end of my video quality was not superb, but there was ginger. I gingered, my voiceover was good. So even if it wasn't there, people just knew that, okay, the way you're going, you will progress. Alright? So the quality matters you get. Go for quality. But start from where you are and grow. If you can afford to start quite or start big. But if you cannot afford, I started with an iPhone 8, no ring light, no nothing. I'll just point my iPhone 8 over my pot, do my thing, and go my way. But the content was good, the idea was good, and I kept on. And when the money started coming in, I bought ring light, now I have LED lights. You just develop, but let the quality. And when I mean quality, all right, the quality does not necessarily mean the quality of the video. The quality of the content.
Okay.
The quality of the content is important. The quality of the content. Please, if you are telling us how to wash plate, tell us how to wash plate in a way that I would feel I've never washed plate before. You understand? Tell us how to wash plate convincingly. If you are telling us how to drive car, tell us how to drive car. And by the way, that's the content. There's a guy that does content on driving manual cars, and that is content. You understand? Tell us how to do this thing in a way that is interesting. If you want to bring, comedy into it, whatever you're doing, do it well. And please, especially for Facebook people, YouTube people, they hardly just set out to say, I want to go into comedy. First of all, please, if you want to go into skits, be funny. People are attention span is very short. I don't have to watch you for 3 minutes before I laugh. When you are competing against the Sabinuses of this world, those people just starting the video, started laughing. So what would make me now come and watch you for 2 minutes? I'm not laughing. I'll continue watching. I'll move. Then for a new timer too, it's still part of building your page. Avoid long videos, especially on Facebook. I need to trust you to be able to sit down and watch your 5 minutes video. I need to know what you bring and say, okay, I'm not wasting 5 minutes of my time. Imagine I'm going through and I see, I've never made a bomb film before, and I'm watching the content and it's already 10 minutes. What are you saying? I'm looking at your views. You only have 100 views, 3 likes. It's already discouraging for me to sit down and watch you. Yes. But now it's for me to invest 10 minutes of my life. So I tell people, as a new timer on Facebook, please go for short videos. 3 minutes max. You understand? Instead, if your video is very long, break it into part 1, part 2. Let people trust you enough to invest their time in you before you start going. I see you are starting page, you are doing 30 minutes video, who will watch? even you will get the video, you know, go watch and go reach end.
But it's true. Yeah.
You won't watch it
Yeah,
reach end.
it's
So
true.
it's part of the thing that
It's
you
not a
do.
movie.
Yeah, it's not a movie. So if you are building your page, be consistent. Let the quality of your content be good. And when I mean the quality, I don't just mean the quality of the video, the quality of the content. And please avoid long videos if you are just starting. Go with short videos and just go from there and look at what other people are doing. Look at what other people are doing. And whatever you choose to do it excellently well. Now, there are this new set of creators, especially on Facebook. They say they do reaction. For me, it's a very boring way of doing content. They just carry content now, content that will go viral. This pastor don't even suffer for the hand. Dr. Damina, he will just carry maybe his video now and post, and you see them. Hey, you hear what Damina talk? Oh, listen. Then they don't put a video of them moving around. It's a boring way of doing content.
Video, like.
So although reaction videos is a type of content, but you can do it intelligently. There's this guy called BRG analysis. He does analysis video. You understand? So even if he wants to analyze our video now, he would break this video into bits, play what I said, react to what I said, either agree or disagree with me. You know that this guy is intelligent. You hear his thoughts, then place the next bit of video, reacts to what I said. You understand? That is reaction. Now you're posting someone's 3-minute video, and the only 3-minute video, you're hearing, come and you. Now don't hear, no, it's now, the difference is people will watch, but you will not build an audience for yourself. You will not build an audience for yourself. You just be like every other local blogger out there, because in as much as the money is there, I keep on saying, make yourself the brand. Because beyond just making money from Facebook, there's how you build yourself to a point where you start making money outside Facebook. Just throw your name or just throw your face. I give it well in the food now. There's this lady called Joyful Cooks. She's big. Yeah, she's big. She started doing her cookwares. She's selling pots, branded her name, and people just want to buy because it's Joyful Cook. The money that she did not build her brand to that point, nobody would want to associate or go that path with her. So please, the money is good, but be more concerned also about building your brand. And with these few tips, I think you can build a page, but be patient. A lot of you are not patient. Sabiris do not get to where. Please, let me just add, please. Let me just add.
That's fine.
For most, there was a day I did something for me, which helped me. You know what I did? I went to all the big boys on Facebook. I went to check when their pages were created. And it opened my eyes to the fact that when they became popular is not when they started. We are always tempted to judge people from when they became popular. Sabinus became popular in 2020. Go and check when he opened his page, 2014. Mtimbaka became popular in 2020, but go and check when he opened his page, 2014. I checked all the big boys and I checked when they opened their page. That was the day I told myself, rest. Most of these people that you're seeing now, they've been putting in the work for 5 years. They now became popular, and you feel this is where they started. And you that started yesterday now, There are people that, even me now, that at least within the level of this, our social media ecosystem, I can regard myself as popular in quote. But every day people are discovering you. Every day people, I have like almost about 200k followers. I never start. People have 3 million. You have not started. People that have 3 million. People have 30-something million followers on social media. So you know that there is levels to this thing. People have not even started discovering you yet. So just build, grow, have patience, and don't put pressure on yourself. The problem is the money. People want to make money tomorrow.
The problem of Nigeria is that the economy is so bad.
Yeah.
so damaged that people want to earn $1 by all means.
No, but you have to build. Now, thank God, you've known a route. You've known that there is content. How you survived before now, just try and survive. But have that patience. Give yourself 1 year. Because see, truthfully, that mindset of make I rush blow is what leads people into crime, but generally. So when you now enter content and you now want to rush and blow, you start stealing people's content, which is still is crime. When you start stealing people's content, because sometimes you see people coming to content and they feel, you know what they do? They carry random contents and build their page. And then after, Mr. Ma, I want to monetize my page. And they give you the page and like, what's going on? Imagine someone, a lady reached out to me. If she's hearing this, anyway, I'm not sorry. So she reached out to me, said she wanted to monetize her page. I said, okay, let me see your page. You know what she did? She just opened that page doing that Big Brother. So she just carried all Big Brother's content verbatim She'll just sit down, watch Big Brother. Not even watch. She'll just go to Big Brother's Facebook, download their videos, and put in that people love Big Brother. People are watching Big Brother content on her page. And I'm like, you want to monetize? What to monetize? What exactly? And I tell people, and I have people reach out to me, I have 10,000 followers, I want to monetize. I ask them, are you a content creator? Say, no, but I have 10,000 followers. I say, Facebook does not pay you for using Facebook. Maybe if your Facebook will pay you for using, you're not being paid.
That's very strong.
Because that's what people feel.
What are you giving them in return to monetize you? I tell people, Facebook is not monetizing your page. They are monetizing your videos. That's why, even as I'm monetizing, if I start creating videos and I start posting pictures,
you will make money.
Facebook will not pay me. Because that's not what they are monetizing. They are monetizing my videos. So if you have 100,000 followers and you don't have videos that you are creating, Facebook will not just come and say, even if you are creating videos and you do not apply to be monetized, Facebook will not come and pay you. So Facebook will not just come and call you, pay evidence. You've been with us in 2021.
And you're doing
collecting money. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Hey, all right, Jaybush.
Yes, sir.
Now, he has said so many things about Facebook.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to break down the monetization process of YouTube. How is it? Is that tedious?
Okay, just before I talk about that, he made mention of so many things, but there's one particular significant thing different from YouTube with what you just said. That YouTube is not more of entertainment. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do not know. Yeah, you have to create value, impact. If you're teaching, sit down, give us detailed of everything of what you're teaching us.
Is that why they say YouTube is a university?
It is.
It could be.
Because people sit down. I know I have a neighbor that she has never gone to tailoring school, but from scratch, she got a machine and started learning from the scratch, from YouTube.
To learn.
So you have to be you have to be intentional. That's what I tell people. If you're coming as a fashion designer, be intentional that you are going to show me how to even put a needle in the machine. Facebook content creator can overlook that and just tell you, yeah, this, that. We play around and still make money. But for YouTube, I tell people, once you call me, are you ready for the stress I go through? Because there are times when I was doing my hair content, there were times I have to sit down, go buy the recipes. I'm buying them because I do not have them. Like that video I told you about the 44,000 views. I sat down, I boiled the water, put it on the bowl, put everything, displayed them on the table, everything sequentially. This is how this is done. This is how, to the extent of going to the bathroom, I'm washing my hair. I show you step-by-step process. That's what YouTube does. The step-by-step process.
What you just said. I know this might sound mean in a way. YouTube has more intelligent users than Facebook.
Thank you.
Almost anybody in the village has a Facebook account. That's why
everybody has.
Exactly.
Unlike YouTube, you have to intentionally know. That's why you see that thing she said of how to. So you go to YouTube now. How do I start a generator?
Yeah.
You get. You have to intentionally go and search for it. Unlike YouTube is like what she's saying is spot on.
So that's just by the way for people who listen to him and understood the entire process of trying to promote your videos and all that. But for YouTube, take your time. If you're a dancer, fine, it might work perfectly fine, but people will not want to come and say, I really want to learn how to dance. They never finish with TikTok. They never finish with the other ones. They no go one born data 30 minutes, because sit down.
If you're a dancer, just go to TikTok.
Yes.
They have specific content that works.
They have, yeah, for educating, mostly. Mostly, yeah. If you want to learn something highly, yeah, you go there and then search for it and then that's it. Just different
travel videos too.
Because vlog works perfectly fine.
Education too.
Yes, it is.
You are educating people. Travel video works on YouTube.
Yeah, for the monetization process, I had talked about it the other time, but not more detailed. But for YouTube, first of all, we talk about just 1,000 subscribers. The 1,000 subscribers you hear might sound very easy.
No, I want to get something straight here. Now, he said that if you have a target that you want to make money from Facebook, you should have a target of a year. Let's assume that you want to be posting like 20 videos every month. Does that increase your followership on Facebook? Because I know it will increase your followership.
Of course.
Yes, it does.
Of course, it does. See, if you have a good video and it does not affect your followership, something is wrong.
Okay.
You understand? When I had my first 1 million views, I had a leap in followership. That 1 million views brought me like more than 5,000 new followers.
Very drastic.
You understand? They have to be a significant leap. Because if this content is so good that people love it, they will follow. So as your views are increasing, it will affect your, if you're having large views and it does not affect your followership, chances are maybe, just maybe, you know, the views were influenced. Okay. You understand? But if it's organic, it will affect your followership.
Same. It's the same thing. So the first requirement I told you before monetization is the 1,000 subscribers, which is, I must say it's difficult because you're struggling. You're just getting started. Nobody knows you.
It's hard.
Because I just imagine, like, you have YouTube, like, they kind of a big school. Yeah, you're just a single student.
It's easier for people to follow you on Facebook.
On Facebook,
do you know how many creators I myself I watch? I wonder, I just realized that I'm not subscribed to this channel.
You would
but I go there and watch,
you're learning.
I don't feel bad. Like, no. Being a creator, I don't feel bad. Like, I should subscribe. But I've been watching, I realized that one day I'm not actually subscribed to this channel. You just come watch and go.
When I started my YouTube channel, I was on Facebook and then I felt I was doing well. Yeah, I would drop a video. They said, Joy, I love your hair. It's so healthy and long. Can you give us a video of how you... I'm like, okay, this is going to really work well on YouTube. I'll post a video. I have some questions. A lot of questions, comments, and likes. I'm like, okay, they're liking my hair, so let me take it to YouTube. I published the first video and saw 2 likes. I said, where are these people? Okay, later on, I shared on Facebook and I got up to 50 views and all that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then they came to view and they never subscribed. It was later when I started intimating them, this is it, go and subscribe to my channel. And then they started subscribing. Most of them subscribed. That's because they know you and they like you. They love you for your content. It was later on I had other subscribers that just came from different countries and all that liked my view from the YouTube algorithm engine. So that's the first requirement. Apart from that, we have the 4,000. That's another crazy thing. 4,000 watch hours.
You just have to
the watch hours is not
it's not enough. So. It's different from the 4,000 watch hours. 4,000. That's 4,000 hours. That's just what it means 4,000 hours.
It's not 4,000.
Like as we are sitting down here to have this like one of the videos. This video might not even give us up to 1,000 watch hours. You know that?
Yeah.
So for you to have up to 4,000, you need to the length of your video too, as you said, matters. I was struggling. I had the first 1,000 subscribers before the 4,000 watch hours because I felt, I have people now, they're coming in. Then why am I not having up to 4,000? I had 20,000 for so long. I'd been on 20,000 watch hours for almost a year. Wow. And then I was dropping videos and my 3 minute videos were not helping me. It was later on I sat down, I went live. I can still recall that video. I just went live. I started talking about my hair. I showed them my hair growth oil I was producing that time. And then I saw people came in, ask questions. And then I was, okay, I think live streaming works perfectly fine for upcoming YouTubers.
Yeah, it does actually.
I didn't know about it. So I did that. And then that was the video that gave me up to 2,000 watch hours. Okay. Only that video gave me 2,000 because it was more than 1 hour video. I sat down. I talked at length. Even when they took light, I ignored. I still waited for them to bring light. I was intentional because I wanted to make one lengthy video to check how it works. That's the intentionality. So that happens and I had my 4,000 and I was excited. 4,000 now and I will be monetized.
Now you can go and see
I went back to check. I said, okay, where do I start from here? I went to, they have some stages. The first step, now you have your 1,000, you need the 4,000 watch hours. Now apply for it. I said in my mind, I'm like, okay, I have this, so why do I have to apply to be monetized? YouTube knows now, they know me. They should know that. They should know that I've made the threshold. They should just give me this thing. I went to apply, and lucky for me, it was fast, pretty fast. It was less than 48 hours. I was approved of the monetization. I have a friend that was there for 7 days, 4 days. They had to keep checking some things. That's when they will check if you had breached any rule. If you had a copyright strike, you have all those copied contents and they will check all those things to see if you've met the monetization threshold. So once that is done, that was approved and I felt fine. Where do I start from? I should start making money now. I still went back. I had to go to my AdSense account again, all over again. Okay. To apply, you don't even apply immediately. You still wait for them to send you notice for you to verify your account. So now I've met the criteria, you've approved me. So why will I have to wait again for you to send me? They sent, I waited for a couple of, I think it was more than 2 months, 3 months. I got a notice. Now you can verify your accounts through a link that was shared on my dashboard. So I clicked and it took me to my AdSense account that I had already opened. AdSense, the YouTube partnership account, that's the payment platform.
Yeah.
So it took me there. There too, that's where you have to put your PIN, the address I told you about the other time. The address too plays a great role here. They check there, your address, is everything set? Then you wait for your PIN. You have to wait for a certain period of time to 3 months is max. If you wait,
you're still putting content.
Your content is still, you don't relax, regardless. It might take up to 1 year, but keep posting content. You're not monetized. Even after monetization, you're not being paid, but keep putting content. Then I had that
after. Why you said it's intentional.
Very. It's stressful,
imagine
tiring.
You're applying for something for like,
and then you're waiting.
It happens.
The content that you know very well, they're not going to pay you. That's how it works. So even after getting my PIN, I still waited to meet the $100 threshold for me to start withdrawing, and then that's it.
But they have the $100 threshold too.
Yes, they have.
Same Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to.
Once you meet 100, go ahead.
You don't make up to $100. Don't pay. They just carry it forward. It's
a foreign account, right? The dollar account too on Facebook.
So what Facebook does is, they would it seems like a wallet.
Okay.
Feels like a wallet.
Right.
Then they now pay you at the end of the month. But again, I'm being very careful. I wouldn't want to actually, say the Facebook monetization thing as a Nigerian on a. You understand, but we can talk about it but there are intricacies.
It's not just as straightforward.
It's not as straightforward. Yeah. They apply the way as at this time, as at now, you don't, because Nigeria is still considered an ineligible country.
Exactly, I see that
but
on Facebook.
There is always a way out. You understand?
That's Nigerians.
Yeah, so I wouldn't want to talk about that online.
But for YouTube, it's very straightforward.
Yeah, YouTube is straightforward. We just hope that one day soon, Facebook will
allow Nigerians.
Because I mean, we have a lot
of creators. So I don't
know. We have the market, and the funny thing is that it's not like you do not know that these creators are in Nigeria. You know that these creators are in Nigeria. These creators are still earning through whatever. Yes. So why are you stopping it?
You understand? We have the market even now. The way the country is now, we even need content.
We have the market
because
now.
I feel that's the only sector that actually kept majority of Nigerians alive.
And it's bringing foreign exchange.
Most would have been dead by now.
It's bringing foreign exchange into the country.
So you were talking about the monetization process. You said,
so now you've met your threshold. The time is to eat the money. Nothing stressful about that. The annoying part about this thing, this annoying though, that after monetization, all your thousands of videos and everything you had done before, your views doesn't count.
Nothing concerned them because
you had million views, whatever you had, they don't care. They're not paying you for the new videos.
So even at that point, you're waiting for the monetization, and you actually created a video and had like 2 million.
They don't care about it.
Wow.
So that doesn't count.
So, it's almost the same thing for Facebook. The only difference is Facebook pays on what they call active videos.
Okay.
So if at the point of monetization, you have an old video that is active, Facebook do not care whether you posted that video last year. Okay. As long as that video is active, as at today, people are watching that video and they are putting an ad on it. That's the advantage I think Facebook has. I don't because like even right now on my page, none of the videos I've posted of recent is really like doing so well. But there's an old video that I posted last year, August.
Still bringing returns.
That video don't give me $30.
but for YouTube, if you have viewers now going back to watch you'll still make money.
Almost basically.
Yeah, but the old views will not count.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The old views, that's why I say Facebook works with active videos. The old views not concern them more. But if they are watching that video as of today, and that video is able to generate new views, as long as those videos are active, they'll pay.
He said something about if you want to start a Facebook page or Facebook creator, you should actually give yourself 1 year interval. What will you suggest at the YouTube?
YouTube, 1 year is small. For YouTube, I started my channel 2016. I still tell people. So if you want to start
2016.
2024.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a long time. So when you post the first video and see 2 likes, 4 likes, you just relax. Later on, something will say, Joy, you can do it. Stand up. I'll do another video, get myself set. I'll start again with another tutorials of how to. Then that one will kick small. 100. I say, wow, did I have that? I moved. 500. Then If you check my channel, you realize that there was a time I stopped for a couple of months, getting to almost 4 months.
What was the time you actually changed content?
Yes, thank you.
So what happened?
From popular demand, yes, from my hair. People liked the hair. Joy, you have a very healthy natural hair. So I felt, okay, let me create content and help people know the regimen, the process, everything about my hair. Then it was based on popular demand, Then later on, I'm like, I'm having ladies. When I went to check my analytics, I saw ladies, mostly ladies. These are people that want to grow their hair. Guys will not watch it. So this dollar thing, you understand now that we need I'm like, okay, I need to go.
Does the gender actually affect the end?
I brought in gender because I did not want to limit myself. Okay. I don't want a situation where I have less, guys, few of them.
Let me even answer you. To an extent, it could. You know why it could? Because this thing is about art. Arts are tailored.
Exactly.
So if you have only a female
even the
audience,
art that comes in,
if you have a female audience already, there are some arts, for example, now there are some arts that Facebook will not put on your videos because Facebook know that 80% of your viewers are female. So all these minute things actually matter.
Yes, the ads I had then were basically hair products and just hair relaxers.
Dollar rates.
Yes, exactly. It's $1. Everything is dollar for you. So it affected, But later on, when I thought about it, I'm like, okay, I studied business administration and have diverse knowledge in that aspect. So let me bring in business and lifestyle. So I don't limit my audience. Guys too can comfortably come and learn from my channel. So that's when I switched. And then the switch was, I told you, it was trouble for me. Switching, YouTube too they needed time to understand what I was up to. I had to change my thumbnails and for the few new videos, my banner changed from hair and lifestyle to business and lifestyle. A lot of things. I went ahead to change from the settings, customization, change everything about hair in my tags, change keywords, titles, and new things I brought in. So it took me a while again for it to kick. If you check my channel, you realize that I was migrating from a certain point, it dropped, the views dropped, and then now I got a point where I was struggling for YouTube to also recognize my new niche. So it happened, but then gradually I started having views in my new niche.
I feel that we'll continue this conversation again because this economy, this content creation economy is a very lucrative economy.
Yes.
And it's very deep. I feel I'll bring you guys again.
Why are you so concerned about the
I love it.
No, because
it's a very tasking economy. See, before you come in, content creation is how you walk in the park. You will feel like giving up.
That's what everybody.
Most people don't want to talk about the stressful part of it now.
No, I'm an advocate for but be ready. It's not.
Be ready.
Content is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not. It's not. Be ready. It's going to. It will task you mentally, physically,
emotionally,
financially,
Imagine the emotion.
You
trying to apply for money.
So what she's even saying now, like right now, I'm trying to. I do predominantly cooking videos, but I don't want to limit myself to cooking. I'm trying to introduce food games to my page, and trust me, there's a resistance. Like normally, if I put my food videos, it will just go. But now I'm introducing, and coincidentally, I just started it this morning, and the reception is not huge. So I know that I would still need to praise. The problem with most people is after this one video, work. But I know that with the knowledge I have now, if I press on, it's just a matter of time. The audience will start saying, okay,
this
thing is here to stay. They will watch. So that, because you don't want to just limit your page to a certain kind of thing. And sometimes, what do they call it in English? Complacency. I mean, there's a word like that comes in. Sometimes the audience can just get tired of you. They can see you and finish.
It happens, yeah.
The audience can see you and finish. Miss them on now.
It's food.
So you have to constantly, because again, especially when you get to the point of being monetized, this is now your business.
That point.
This is your office. Like this, I don't have any sort of income anyway. You see this thing? My page is my most treasured thing. It must be.
It can't be stolen.
No, don't take it, please. So I don't joke with it.
It can't be stolen. Okay. Now on that note, I would like you to give us your final words so that we'll fix another day for you to come again.
Coming again?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. We have more to say. I am even I'm feeling somehow because I had a lot to say, but then time. But next time we'll come back and give you more elaborate, detailed about YouTube on my part and then on his own part, Facebook. And for my last word, I would say be intentional. Yeah, I am very intentional about my page. When I go to, in fact, I can joke around elsewhere, but when I go on YouTube, when I'm here seated and I want to talk, you see the other Jaybush, so that's me. Be intentional about your YouTube. And then if you're coming in, don't come in with the mindset that I just want to test run it and see how it works. Come in and stay. That's all.
All right, thank you. Mr. Moore.
So my final words I would still go, to her part. Be intentional about it. Know what you want. Have a plan. Possibly have a long-term plan. Like I said, have a 1-year plan so that you don't, give up easily. And please know as you are starting that you will want to give up. So when you want to give up, let it not come to you as a shock. Let it be that you are already known from the beginning that this point was coming. So when you get to that point, just know that it is a bridge we will cross. Because I tell people, when you give up, one thing is sure, you will come back. But when you come back, you will come back and resume worst off where you left. You understand? The person that started the same time with you must have gone for it. I take an example. Like I said, I started in 2020, but came back in 2022 to be serious. Imagine that I was serious from 2020. I would have been long gone from where I am as at now. So please know that it will get tough. You will want to give up. It's part of it. It's a business. Every business has its hurdles, but keep your eyes on the ball and just push.
That's a very nice one to close the episode. On that note, we'll come to the end of today's episode. But please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel because every week we drop amazing content. And also do not forget that the illiterate of the 21st century are not those who do not go to school or those who will not go to school, but they are those who have refused to evolve as their environment is evolving. My name is Providence Essien. See you again.